Welcome back, dear uncles, aunts, brothers, and sisters, to this little room filled with love. Here, every story and every piece of advice is prepared with my full sincerity, with the hope of bringing you better health and a peaceful, gentle journey through old age, each day. We slow down together, listen more carefully to our bodies, and seek out simple habits to help maintain the strength of each step and the steady rhythm of each heartbeat. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night because of a sudden leg cramp that stiffens your entire calf? Or felt that your legs are gradually weakening and your steps are no longer as firm as they once were? These may not just be signs of aging. They could also be warnings from inside your body about mild inflammation, poor circulation, or a deficiency in certain essential minerals. Today, I would like to share with you a familiar folk remedy that not many people fully understand. That is, apple cider vinegar. A simple ingredient that may be quietly sitting in the corner of your kitchen but holds many health benefits, especially for legs that are slowly losing their strength with time. In this video, we will explore how apple cider vinegar can help improve muscle cramps, strengthen muscle health, reduce inflammation, and support better blood circulation. Please stay with me until the end, because I will also guide you on how to use apple cider vinegar in the safest and most effective way. 112. Health benefits of apple cider vinegar. In the world of natural health remedies, apple cider vinegar can be seen as a humble treasure. It is not loud or heavily promoted, yet it has quietly existed in the kitchens of many families for generations. The wonderful thing is that just a few small spoonfuls each day can bring great changes to our health, especially for the legs of older adults. Below are 12 important benefits that apple cider vinegar can offer if we use it correctly and stay consistent day by day. The first benefit that we cannot ignore is its ability to balance acid and alkaline levels in the body. You may not know this, but an overly acidic environment inside the body can lead to many issues such as mild inflammation, muscle soreness, or even recurring cramps. Although apple cider vinegar tastes sour, once it enters the body, it has a mildly alkaline effect that helps neutralize excess acid and ease muscle tension, especially in the calves and feet, which bear the body's weight every day. Next is its support for digestion. One reason the body may poorly absorb minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium is due to an underperforming digestive system. These minerals are essential building blocks that help maintain muscle strength and support the nervous system. Apple cider vinegar contains natural enzymes and beneficial bacteria for the gut, helping food break down more efficiently so the body can absorb minerals more completely. When digestion is stable, the chances of preventing cramps and leg weakness improve significantly. The third benefit is reducing mild systemic inflammation. Inflammation does not only happen when there is an injury or swelling, it can also exist silently in the body for many years. This hidden inflammation causes muscles to become tense and painful, especially in areas that move often such as the legs, thighs, and knees. Thanks to its natural antioxidant properties, apple cider vinegar helps calm inflammatory responses, soften muscle tissue, and reduce joint stiffness after sleeping or standing for long periods. Apple cider vinegar also improves blood circulation, which is essential for older adults. When blood does not flow well to the lower limbs, the legs may feel numb, cold, or experience cramps even while resting. Acetic acid in apple cider vinegar helps gently dilate blood vessels, allowing the heart to pump blood more effectively throughout the body. As a result, the legs feel warmer, more flexible, and less likely to suffer from painful contractions. In addition, apple cider vinegar helps stabilize blood sugar levels. This is not something to take lightly because unstable blood sugar can cause fatigue, low energy, and a feeling of weakness in the legs. By slowing the digestion of starches, apple cider vinegar helps keep blood sugar levels in check, preventing sudden drops in energy that may lead to muscle cramps or loss of motor control. Another benefit is supporting healthy blood pressure. High blood pressure not only affects the heart, but also puts stress on the small blood vessels in the legs, leading to soreness, swelling, or numbness. Drinking apple cider vinegar regularly in moderate amounts may help relax blood vessels and support better blood pressure control, thereby reducing the burden on the legs. Apple cider vinegar is also effective in increasing muscle elasticity. Stiff muscles that cramp easily often result from nutritional deficiencies or a lack of proper relaxation. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar helps blood deliver nutrients to muscle tissues more efficiently and supports the removal of lactic acid that builds up after physical activity. This results in softer, more responsive muscles, which is especially helpful for older adults when walking, climbing stairs, or standing up after sitting for a long time. We cannot overlook the role of apple cider vinegar in adding beneficial bacteria and enzymes. When the gut microbiome is healthy, the whole body functions more harmoniously. This directly affects the body's ability to absorb magnesium and calcium, two extremely important elements for maintaining strong bones and muscles. A lack of magnesium is a common cause of nighttime cramps in older adults, while a calcium deficiency may lead to weaker bones and leg pain. Another lesser-known benefit is that apple cider vinegar helps support gentle detoxification. Each day, the body absorbs many toxins from food, the environment, or medication. If these toxins are not eliminated properly, they may cause chronic inflammation inside the body. Apple cider vinegar stimulates the liver and kidneys to work more effectively, helping purify the blood, reduce stress on the leg joints, and make leg movements feel lighter. Apple cider vinegar also helps reduce stress and improve sleep quality, which is very important for preventing nighttime cramps. Many people experience muscle cramps while sleeping without understanding why. The truth is that when the body lacks magnesium or is under prolonged stress, the nervous system may send uncontrolled signals that cause muscle contractions. Apple cider vinegar helps calm the nervous system and increases mineral absorption, leading to deeper, more restful sleep with fewer disturbances and especially fewer cramps. The next benefit is protecting cartilage and joints. With age, joint cartilage gradually wears down, especially in the knees, ankles, and toe joints, thanks to its ability to reduce mild inflammation and improve blood circulation. Apple cider vinegar supports the repair of cartilage tissues, reduces pain, and increases joint flexibility. When the joints function more smoothly, older adults feel more confident while moving, with less fear of tripping or losing balance. Last but certainly not least, apple cider vinegar helps strengthen the immune system. When the body has strong immunity, its natural healing ability also improves. This means that small pains in the legs, areas of muscle strain from improper movement, or persistent soreness have a better chance of healing quickly. This is a key factor in preventing the legs from gradually weakening over time. 2. Warnings about side effects of apple cider vinegar. Although it brings many benefits, apple cider vinegar, like any other natural remedy, may cause unwanted side effects if not used properly. The important thing is not to overuse it. Instead, think of apple cider vinegar as a companion that needs to be understood and used with care. The first side effect that many people experience is its impact on oral health, especially tooth enamel. Apple cider vinegar is highly acidic. If consumed undiluted or not properly diluted, the acid in the vinegar can erode the protective enamel layer of the teeth, making them more sensitive and prone to cavities. This is particularly concerning for older adults, as their teeth may already be weakening over time. To protect your enamel, it is best to dilute apple cider vinegar in a large glass of water and use a straw when drinking. To reduce direct contact with the teeth, rinsing your mouth with clean water afterward is also a small but helpful habit. Another side effect to watch for is a burning sensation in the throat or stomach. This usually occurs if apple cider vinegar is taken on an empty stomach or in excessive amounts, because of its strong acidity. If your stomach is sensitive or if you have a history of ulcers, drinking it the wrong way may cause discomfort and a burning feeling that can reach the lower abdomen. In such cases, it is better to reduce the amount, dilute it more, and only consume it after a light meal to avoid irritation. Additionally, overusing apple cider vinegar over a long period may cause a decrease in potassium levels in the blood. Potassium is an essential mineral for muscle function and the nervous system. When the body lacks potassium, you may feel tired, experience muscle weakness, or suffer more frequent cramps. This can feel contradictory, because if used correctly, apple cider vinegar helps reduce cramps. But if misused, it can have the opposite effect. Therefore, it is extremely important to manage your daily dosage carefully. Do not consume more than 2 tablespoons per day, and take breaks between days if your body shows signs of reacting. Another important point is the interaction between apple cider vinegar and chronic medications. Many older adults are taking medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or diuretics. Apple cider vinegar may affect how the body absorbs or processes these medications. For example, if you are taking blood sugar lowering medication, apple cider vinegar may further reduce your blood sugar levels, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, or fatigue. For this reason, you should consult your doctor before adding apple cider vinegar to your daily routine, especially if you are taking prescription medications. Finally, some individuals who are sensitive to acids may experience digestive issues such as nausea, bloating, or mild diarrhea when first using apple cider vinegar. This is not uncommon and usually lessens as the body adjusts. However, if the discomfort persists, it is best to pause usage, adjust the dosage, or choose a more suitable time for consumption. Apple cider vinegar is a gift from nature, but to allow this gift to bring its full benefit, we must use it with respect and understanding. Listen to your body and start with small steps, so that you can not only avoid side effects, but also truly receive the great benefits of this seemingly simple ingredient. 3. How to use apple cider vinegar correctly. After understanding the wonderful benefits as well as the important precautions of using apple cider vinegar, the next big question is likely this: so how should we use it properly? Because the effectiveness of apple cider vinegar does not only depend on the vinegar itself, but also on how we bring it into our daily life. Using it the right way, consistently and in the right amount, will help the body absorb all the goodness that apple cider vinegar offers. First is the dosage. For older adults, the body needs gentleness and a gradual adjustment. Therefore, you should start with a small amount, about 1 teaspoon mixed in a glass of water, around 250 to 300 milliliters. It is best to drink it in the morning after a light breakfast or in the late afternoon, about 1 hour before dinner. If your body feels comfortable, after about a week, you may increase it to 1 tablespoon per day, divided into 2 servings. The maximum amount should be no more than 2 tablespoons per day. Absolutely avoid exceeding this amount, even if you believe that drinking more will work faster. Equally important is the method of preparation. Apple cider vinegar should never be consumed undiluted. Always dilute it with plenty of water. If the sour taste is too strong, you may add a bit of raw honey or a few drops of fresh lemon juice to make it easier to drink. Another option is to steep a few slices of fresh ginger in the diluted vinegar water, which adds a gentle aroma and makes it more pleasant. It is best to use a straw to reduce direct contact between the vinegar and your teeth, helping to protect your enamel. After drinking, rinse your mouth with clean water and wait about 30 minutes before brushing your teeth. Regarding the timing of consumption, many people ask when during the day is the best time to drink apple cider vinegar. The answer may vary from person to person, but in general, the ideal time is after breakfast or before dinner. Avoid drinking it on an empty stomach or immediately after a heavy meal, because your stomach needs time to settle. Especially if you often experience leg cramps at night, taking apple cider vinegar about 1 hour before bedtime may help significantly reduce this condition, thanks to its ability to stabilize minerals and soothe the muscles. Another important point is the quality of the apple cider vinegar. Not all vinegar is the same. Choose organic, unpasteurized apple cider vinegar that is slightly cloudy and has a small layer of sediment at the bottom of the bottle. This sediment is called the mother, and it contains enzymes, beneficial bacteria, and natural antioxidants. Clear, pasteurized vinegar has usually lost most of its valuable nutrients. Finally, if you are taking medication for chronic conditions, it is best to talk to your doctor before adding apple cider vinegar to your daily routine. Although apple cider vinegar is natural, it still requires careful consideration to work in harmony with your body. What matters most is not doing a lot in one day, but doing the right thing regularly over many days. Start with a small habit, maintain it with patience, and place your trust in your body's ability to recover. That is how apple cider vinegar works best. Let every sip of diluted vinegar be a gentle reminder that health can always improve, if we begin at the right time and in the right way. Dear uncles and aunts, we have just completed a long journey together to explore things that may seem very small but hold great power for our health in old age. A spoonful of apple cider vinegar mixed into a glass of water may appear simple, but when used correctly and consistently each day, it can become the key to opening a new door for our health, especially for the legs that have carried us through a lifetime. None of us can resist the passage of time, but we can choose how to live in a way that is gentle, peaceful, and less painful. Nighttime leg cramps no longer have to be something we silently endure. The feeling of weak legs, unsteady steps, or difficulty walking no longer needs to be a constant worry. Apple cider vinegar is not a miracle cure, but it is through persistence and the daily act of caring for ourselves, even in the smallest ways, that lasting changes are made. I believe that each older adult can become their own best companion. All it takes is to begin with a simple question: what have I done today to care for my health? And sometimes, just a glass of water with apple cider vinegar in the morning or in the late afternoon is enough to gently answer that question. Good health does not come from big changes or complex actions. It comes from the small choices we repeat every day. A warm glass of diluted vinegar, a full night's rest, one deep breath, or simply not ignoring the signals your body is sending. If, after today, you can look at apple cider vinegar in a new way, not just as a common kitchen ingredient, but as a little friend walking beside you on the journey to protect your legs, then this message has fulfilled its purpose. Thank you for spending your time listening. I hope each of your steps from now on will feel lighter, steadier, and that each day